Populace. Thank you very much. You have the floor, ma'am. You can unmute yourself, please. You can unmute yourself.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, you are on. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. You're welcome.
All protocols duly observed. Let me start by saying a very big thank you to the organizer of this discourse for finding me worthy to be a member of today's discussant in commemoration of the International Youth Day 2020. Today's topic, handling hostility between the police force and the populace, is a phenomenon that have existed between the two parties over the years. Permit me to refer to the two actors, police and populace, as parties. Crisis or misunderstanding is a daily occurrence that happens between people. It is inevitable to have disagreement between parties. However, the management of such disagreement goes a long way to bridge the gap, animosity between the police and the populace. The mistrust between parties has continued to widen the gap between the two. There is urgent need to proffer solution to this dangerous trend. The word hostility is synonymous with unfriendliness or opposition behavior. It is a reaction to an action. It can also be referred as persistent feeling of anger, of resentment, combined with a strong desire to express it or retaliate. The youth of today are vibrant, enlightened, exposed, and intelligent. These qualities have made it possible for them to know their rights and demand for same anytime the need arises. However, the approach or modus operandi of demanding for such rights at times are at variance with the rules and law of the land, which brings them in confrontation with law enforcement agencies, particularly the police. The Nigerian police force, being the leading agency in internal security, has the responsibility of maintaining law and order. In carrying out these constitutional duties, members of the public who are not pleased with whatever happens within their encounter become hostile and aggressive. The youth, who are vanguard of good governance, will ensure the Nigerian police carry out their duties in accordance to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Anything short of this sometimes leads to agitations. Now, the concept, the youth. Who are the youth? The youth can be classified as young people between 15 to 24 years old, according to the Standard United Nations, 2009. The definition, however, often varies from country to country. The youth are one of the greatest strengths a nation could possibly possess. The energies, the creativity, the character, yeah?
Hello, sorry for interrupting you. So, because we are recording this session, we want to see your face, man, because of the audience and for the fact that we are recording this session, man. Can you put the camera to your face so that we can see your face? Thank you very much.
Can you see my face now?
No, the camera, you can turn it so that we can see your face. We can't see your face yet. We can't see your face yet. We are only seeing your bag, your table.
Okay, I'm coming.
You can turn the direction of the camera. Just tap your camera. It will turn to your direction. Okay, we can see you now.
Can you see me now?
No, we can't. No, we were able to see you before, but now we are seeing the table. Okay.
Can you see me now?
Yes, yeah, we can see you now. Good, good, good. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Can I go on?
Yeah, you can go on. Thank you so much.
All right. Now, I stopped at describing who the youth were.
On youth.
Yes.
Yeah,
Can I start
yeah.
all over again, or I continue from where I stopped? The youth can be classified as young people.
Okay.
Am I communicating?
Yeah, very well.
Okay. The youth can be classified as young people between 10 and 15, 24 years old, according to the standard United Nations. The definition, however, often varies from country to country. The youth are one of the greatest strengths a nation could possibly possess. The energies, the creativity, the character, and inclination of youth define the pattern of development and security of a nation. Now, there are various types of hostilities that can be exhibited by any of the parties when they come in contact, some of which are as follows, as highlighted. 1, refusal to give statements in the police station. For instance, when the youth are involved in any crime and they are being brought to the station, sometimes they refuse to give their statement, believing that as at that moment, they don't have any reason to be at the station. So they refuse to give statement. Then 2, poor or unfriendly police reception. We cannot overemphasize that our men sometimes they overreact and they are overzealous in the sense that they are not always cautious in dealing or treating the youth whenever they come across them. Then 3, demand for gratification before cases are incidented or accepted. Some of these cases, as highlighted, we know that sometimes when the youth find themselves in the vicinity of the police station or in the midst of the policemen, sometimes they demand for gratification before they can seek any attention, which can lead to reaction from the youth. Inadequate or lack of logistics to assist in the investigation of cases. Either party's mindset. Now, whenever the youth come across the police, they already have a mindset that the police are there, they have started again, they are at it again, they want to start, their modus operandi, the way they used to treat the youth. The uncompromising of this. Times we also take an uncompromising posture in trying to see how they can resolve their matters, sometimes amicably, before it results into crisis. Now, on the part of the police, various measures of all these issues highlighted have been put in place to remedy the situation. This includes 1, public enlightenment to disabuse the mind of the public towards the police, training and retraining of police personnel. Now, when we now relate it to the community policing approach on how policing can be done effectively without having any crisis within the youth. The concept of community policing became known in Nigeria in 2004. Community policing became an alternative system to the proper development of the security system being operated in the Nigerian communities. The aim is to proper partnership in ensuring peace and tranquility in the society. Community policing, as the name implies, has the opinion that the police and the citizen are co-producers of police services, jointly responsible for reducing crime, improving the quality of life in local neighborhoods. Recently, our IGP has inaugurated the community policing, where we have it at the local level, the state level, even at the national level. And this system is a welcome and a laudable achievement by the IGP, because it is very important and imperative that all these crises and issues we are having can be handled within the community, provided that the communities are willing and helpful to assist the police. Community policing is tied upon a structured relationship between the police and the entire society. Now, if we now also want to link it on what how the youth can also assist the police in achieving a greater success in the society, the roles of youth, they serve as a whistleblower. A whistleblower in the sense that when fellow youths expose criminal acts done in the society, it is through the apprehension, prosecution of criminals that crime rates could be reduced and prevented in the nearest future. The youth can also partner with police community relationship committee by utilizing volunteering, and they are more encouraged. The youth should participate more and collaborate with the members of the PCRC in their various localities. By so doing, crime would be prevented. The youth also act in the area of capacity building initiative. The youth should be creative, and by so doing, this will give them job providers and not job seekers. In this sense, the youth will be more focused and would not engage in criminal acts. Rehabilitation and restoring human rights. Youth should try to help delinquents among them and not to condemn them. This helps controlling crime a lot. I don't know, am I communicating at all?
Very well, ma'am, very well.
Okay, now, the roles. Hello?
Yeah, hello,
Hello?
ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Can I go on? Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Okay. Now, the topic before me, I'm still going back. Handling hostilities between the police force and the populace. With all I've just said now, in order not to take our time and to give others room to speak and contribute to the topic or the various topics that have been given out to various people to speak on, I can actually say that we can always have a crime-free and a nice environment to work with when the youth give us their maximum support and their cooperation. And in that sense, it will not lead to any crisis within. On a final note, greatest Nigerian youth, I think it is high time we begin to understand ourselves by accommodating each other and working out modalities to strengthen our relationship. I wish you all a happy celebration. Thank you all, and thank you. God bless you.
Oh, thank you very much, man. Thank you. We're very grateful. A wonderful one from SCID, Opadola, Oluwatoyin, for the wonderful speech. We thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
How we can handle the populace. If you look at security today in Nigeria, one of the major issues that we have, is the relationship between the populace and the police. You have actually told us how the different kind of hostilities that we have and what the police is doing from their hand and what the youth can actually do to remedy the situation. We are very grateful for the talk and for your beautiful presentation. We say a very big thank you. I believe our viewers on Zoom, on Facebook and YouTube have learned a lot today. So if you have any question on that topic, you can the way we have actually done, you introduce yourself, let us know your name, your organization, and your question. Our viewers on YouTube and Facebook, just put it on the comment section, your name, your organization, and your question. You direct your question to the topic or to the speaker. Thank you very much. Because of our time, because we don't have much time. Yeah, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to one of our fathers in the house, he is okay. He is hold on.
I'm seeing the
Hold
zero.
on. I'm sorry. Yeah, you are still here. Yeah. Okay. It is my privilege to introduce to us our father in the house, our bishop in the house, Bishop Stephen Adegbite. Is a member of SCPC and